So I was sitting down for coffee with a friend, and we were speaking about the spirituality process, the spirituality path, the path of enlightenment. And what is a common misconception in Western society is that spirituality or meditation and relaxation are the same thing. Now, it's very important for people to understand that meditation and relaxation really have nothing to do with each other. I mean, there are a lot of visualization techniques and a lot of psychic type of spiritual new age type of things out there that are visual guided meditations, and that's what they're called, but they're really not meditations at all. They are guided thinkings. They are guided relaxations. But that's really not meditation. It's about, these techniques are about creating an experience inside yourself through the mind. But they are not about anchoring you in the unconditional experience known as the self. So the reason why I'm speaking about this is because a lot of people will come to meditation, or they will come to the spiritual path, and they will be using it like a drug. They'll say, I want to have one particular type of experience. I want to feel more relaxed. Which mantra can I chant for that? Or what technique do I have to do for that? And although sometimes the experience will be relaxation, it will not always be that. Sometimes the experience that is between you and relaxation will reveal itself, such as discomfort or emotional pain or restlessness or anxiety, whatever it might be, okay? So in order for this path or journey to work for you, you have to understand what's really happening. Okay, so a lot of people are really addicted to a certain type of experience, and when they come to the spiritual path, they want to use the spiritual journey like a drug. And for these people, I would say you are still an addict. You are still experience shopping. And the experience shopping won't free you from the game of having to shop. When you're deep in the self, when you're deep in who you are free to experience discomfort or comfort. And there's something in that is unconditionally okay. That is really what you're seeking on the spiritual path. The part of you that is unconditionally okay with the experiences that will be ever changing in your life. Sometimes you'll feel sadness, sometimes you'll feel joy, but there's a part of you that is experiencing this all the way through. There's a part of you that is always in some spaciousness, bliss, peace, love, whatever you want to call it. And then on the edges, you are experiencing the discomforts of life, such as anxieties, fears, and so forth, but you're not identifying with it, okay? So what is common is people don't want to step through the fires of their own pain in order to experience the unconditional. They want to find the conditional happiness. So for those people, I'd say you're really seeking a drug, or maybe a back massage, or seeking a silent conversation of some sort, like a quiet, sort of gentle conversation. That's really relaxation. Maybe you want to put certain music on. But ultimately, this is very conditional, because the minute that relaxation music stops, then you're no longer relaxed. So this is a type of channel that you're seeking in the mind, but it is not the unconditional channel. It's not the unconditional experience that you're really seeking, okay? And although you might not be aware of it, there is such thing as unconditional. There's an unconditional peacefulness or relaxation that is deep inside you, that is a part of the commotion that is life. So the veils or the walls between you and that unconditional are discomfort. So this is why when you start pursuing the spiritual path from a real place, discomfort reveals itself. Some people call it the tests. You're being tested. Do you believe this anxiety and fear? Do you believe this depression? Do you believe this boredom? Are you really going to sit there and accept that as much as you will accept peace? So it's testing your unconditional love for life. So when you start practicing unconditional love for your experiences, you will fall deeper into the unconditional. So the journey is not always easy. Most of the time it's not easy at all. But if you seek the unconditional heaven on earth experience inside, you have to be willing to walk through your own personal hell and see through the illusion of it. It's the collapsing of the light and dark that brings wholeness and brings unconditional. As long as you are only seeking the light, the darkness will always be there because you've been pushing it aside and avoiding it, but at some time it will reveal itself. If you push down all of the things that you don't like about this existence, what will happen is they will come back to you in a distorted sort of way. And sometimes in a very physical way, if you don't deal with them here or here. The mental and the emotional. So I just wanted to take a few minutes to explain to you that this path isn't about seeking a particular experience. It's about accepting all experiences and realizing that they lead to the one unconditional experience that is beyond all experiences. Some people say when you're far enough into it, there is no experience. But I'm not here to tell you what the end will bring. I'm here to share with you what the journey is in of itself, and where that takes you is up to the divine. Okay, so don't reject your experiences. Don't reject things and shop for one particular channel of life. If you keep shopping for one particular sensation or another particular sensation, eventually your mind will get bored of those sensations too. At some point, relaxation won't be enough for the mind. It'll get bored of that. And then it will seek something else called excitement. So this is a drama or a game that goes on until you realize that there's something else that you are actually seeking. And it has to do with the unconditional. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you again.